Another way that life with cystic fibrosis prepared us for a life in a pandemic.
Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a little humid, so we spent some time outside and then we sat on the couch, drank our coffee, and had a sweet Saturday morning together. We are doing a couple of things today. One is I mowed the front lawn. The back lawn, the grass is growing very high, but the ground is still pretty wet back there, and I was thinking I was gonna give it like 3 or 4 weeks before I mowed it. I didn't know this ryegrass would grow so fast. So I'm still gonna give it some time, let those roots establish and everything. It's only been like, let's see. It's only been like 18 days since I planted the grass. And it's like 4 or 5 inches tall in most places. There are some places where grass is still coming up, so I don't want to walk on it yet. But that's your grass update for the day. I was glad to see a comment that somebody said, I'm loving seeing the grass updates in the vlogs because I feel like we're the only ones excited about our grass. Mary was noting yesterday that we're coming up in almost a year since I first saw this house. And I flew down here from Massachusetts. Well, first our realtor toured the house before I flew down and Marco Polo'd us and gave us a little tour. And then, so it was in June that I did this. So next month, in just a few weeks, will be a year since I first saw it. And so for a year, we have seen this backyard back here with just dirt, no grass. And now the grass is coming in. So it's a year of anticipating. And I found a picture on my phone of when I first toured the house, and I drew, I'll put the picture in here, I colored on the picture where I was imagining grass, and I wasn't imagining that we could grow it all the way back to the fence. I was imagining like half of the yard with grass. And to look at that picture and then look at our lawn today, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one getting excited about grass right now, but happy Saturday, guys. We're going to go run over to a friend's apartment who they have been out of town for a few weeks and they're coming back. So we're gonna stock their refrigerator and with just a few essentials and put a welcome home sign, and that's what's on the docket for today so far. So welcome to our day.
Another way that life with cystic fibrosis prepared us for a life in a pandemic is that we've always embraced the like in-car date where you just go through a drive-through, get something, and sit in the car and have a date. And now that's our option.
Only option.
And so we're like, okay, we like a car date. We are getting ready to go in and happy vandalize their apartment. I made a big sign out of the brown paper that comes in an Amazon package. Nice. And I flattened it out as much as I could and then used a Sharpie and made them a little sign, a little big sign. So we're gonna go in, and I brought painter's tape so it wouldn't ruin their walls, like when we tape up this giant sign. And then just put some groceries. When I placed my most recent Aldi grocery order, I ordered a few extra things for them. So we're gonna take those in, and I'm so excited. This is like the most exciting thing that we've done for weeks. Do you guys remember a few months ago, I guess it was many months ago now, we were at my parents' house in Maryland and my dad and I were upstairs. I feel like we got footage of this. It's in my head that we have footage of it. So if we do, I'll try to remember to figure out where that was. My dad and I were recording. He invited me to be on one of the songs on his most recent musical Project, which is his most recent album, and they just came out, and I was so excited to be on that. I was on one of his from years ago. I played my violin on one of them, and so it was fun to record and be on. Let me find the song. Oh yeah, here it is. And I learned this song when we went to this cabin with my family right after Christmas. I was too sick to go home for Christmas, but they met us in New York and we went to a cabin. And he taught me this song while we were there. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check out his album, and some of the songs are on YouTube, or you can buy the physical CD, or you can download it on iTunes or anywhere that you listen to music.
Stream it, yeah.
Yeah, you can stream it. Oh, and one last tip. I highly recommend you go to number 10 as well. Wesley's voice is, I mean, Peter and I were listening to it in the car like a week ago, and we were both just like starting to cry. Like, it's so precious. It will make you smile. Okay, it's dinner time.
Dinner time.
It's colored peppers and purple onion corn salsa.
Wow.
Jalapeno, cabbage, pulled pork from the freezer. Pepperoncinos, some cheese, voila.
Thank you, honey.
And an avocado.
Miles and miles, you've been hearing the same old voice that's
All the way back to that corner, yes.
I'm gonna feel my joy, I gotta know just why you're singing in my soul. I've got a heart overflowing 'cause I've been restored. There ain't nothing
Gonna steal my joy.
in the valley that I wander.
Okay, we've got a clean deck.
You wanna see our clean deck?
Oh, you gotta stay,
you gotta stay up here.
gotta stay up here. Not going in the yard yet. Not quite ready, but it's getting there.
We tried to go for a walk. Oops. I said the word. But it was like too humid for my lungs and my body. So we came back and I was kind of bummed out. I was like, when it's humid, does that mean I can't like go outside? But then we thought of trying to clean the deck.
Yes.
And it's the perfect activity because there's water involved, which you'd think if it was humid we wouldn't want to add more water, but it...
Cool water helps.
Yes, so
and
that was fun.
And the sun is starting to go down, so it's
Yeah,
cooling
that's
off
true.
a little bit, and it's a nice evening.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry I bailed on you for
Oh no,
the last
yeah,
half.
I finished it, and I'm gonna wash the table, and then we'll be done.
It's awesome.
Put everything back in place.
Yeah,
We're gonna say,
as always.
we'll see you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Good night. Good night, buddy.
Everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Everybody.